Hello and welcome to Travelling Everard. Today I'm outside of Buckingham Palace, one of the most famous landmarks in London. It was originally built in the early 1700s as a townhouse for the Duke of Buckingham, hence where the name Buckingham Palace comes from. And it's about 150 years later that it ended up in the hands of the royal family. Not sure how much I can actually film of Buckingham Palace, but get some idea. But yeah, it's been terrible weather today. As you can see in the distance there how dark the sky is. But fortunately the sun's out for a minute now. But we're going to head today over towards Mayfair and go and look at some interesting quirky shops and see what else is about. Over here is St James's Park, and you get an idea on the size of Buckingham Palace from here. But I quite like this feature out here, goes all the way around. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Pall Mall along there and see where we end up. Yeah, you get a better view of it along here. It needs to be cleaned out actually. You can see here, but you can see the symbol there, ER. That stands for Elizabetha Regina, which is the current Queen. Yeah, it looks like it's properly cleared up now, so we can go out and enjoy the sun. Wrong, obviously there's Buckingham Palace over there, but this is actually St James's Park here. So we'll walk through the park and then head up to the Mall and along eventually up to St James's Square and on to Mayfair. So let's go have a quick look. But I think St James's Park is home to some rather large pelicans. So let's see if they're on the water today. The lake now in St James's Park, and I don't know if you can see them, but there's the pelicans, but they're swimming away rather fast. See if we can see any more around here. There's one there. There's one more hen. But yeah, there's a pelican there. But it's a lovely peaceful park, St James's Park. Just a stone's throw away from Buckingham Palace.
Mama, you don't even know. Mama, no.
Some little baby geese, they're called goslings. Yeah, I'm gonna head up Pall Mall now. Go and see what's happening up there. So a little more information here on Buckingham Palace. popular ceremony, traditionally known as the Guard Mountain, takes place in the forecourt of Buckingham Palace on Wednesdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. So I think I've missed it now because it's 12:25. So along here Pall Mall, it's where they often close it off when there's a big royal ceremony going on. So yeah, we're going to head straight up there now and see where we end up. So these metal poles here, this is where they'll put the Union Jack flag on when there are the big ceremonies or any special occasion. See, it goes quite a way, so I'm nearly at the top of the mall now, and here is a remembrance for artillery. It's called the artillery statue, remembrance of the war. Let's have a look to which war it was for. Erected by the officers and men of the Royal Artillery in the memory of their honoured dead, South Africa, 1899 to 1901. So it's the Boer War. There's some of the victims here. So I've deviated slightly off route. We're now in front of the... Sorry about the weather, it's terrible. So we're in front now of the Horse Guards Parade and the Household Cavalry Museum. So we'll head up there now and go have a quick look. It's a rather impressive scene though. Huge. We'll go and check to see if the museum's open. Have a quick look if we can. Whilst it's raining. Glad I didn't bring a coat. It's absolutely chucking it down here. It absolutely soaks. Hope the museum's open. So this is the entrance to the Household Cavalry Museum. Let's have a quick look. Passes must be shown. I don't know where the entrance is then. Unless it's not open yet. Oh, so the museum's round here, so I need to go back out and round. The Queen's Life Guard is provided by soldiers of the Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment stationed at Hyde Park Barracks. They stand guard at the site of the original gateway to the royal palaces. The guard has been mounted here for over 300 years. Fortunately, even though we're sort of out of lockdown now, it appears that the museum's closed, according to the website. It's a shame. So I'll go back to what I was originally going to do and head over to Mayfair. And we're going to have a quick look, see if we can find a pub there and have a quick beer as well. So we're now outside the Admirals Arch. It was constructed in 1912 and was commissioned by King George. It's at the top end of the Mall, and it does eventually reach Trafalgar Square. Yeah, it's very impressive. I'm going to head back that way now to Mayfair. So this building here, which is very impressive, is the Institute of Contemporary Arts. Yes, a rather grand building. Got up these steps. Let's see what this is. So this here is the Duke of York Column, which was constructed in the 1834. And it's actually 137 foot tall. Gives you some idea how tall it is. What you get a lot of in the city of Westminster, these nice little gardens here, these little squares with these grand buildings around these squares. This is Franklin, it's the great Arctic navigator. But yeah, I think this might be a private square, but it's rather nice. For some reason I haven't been given an invite to that, I don't know why. The squirrels. As you can see, this is a rather wealthy area of London. It's rather nice. Earlier on, when I keep saying the Pall Mall, this is Pall Mall. The other bit was just the Mall, I think. But I really love the architecture around here. Crusader house. Not sure what this is. Look at the size of these doors. Exhibition there. I'm going to head up St James's Square. From there, be able to get to where all the embassies are, and some quirky shops which lead eventually up to Mayfair. So let's go have a quick look. As you can see, it's a rather lovely square, this. Some nice architecture around here, but not too sure about this monstrosity. It was obviously built at some point in the 60s, I'd guess. But I can see over there, this here is the Cypriot Embassy, the London Library. It's quite interesting. Head down that way now and go and have a quick explore. Down here is King Street and I can see a pub symbol up there, so I'm going to have a quick look. Just need to get out of this rain for 5 minutes. Looks like it's called the Golden Lion. Golden Lion pub. Let's go and have a quick look. But you can see the weather's absolutely ridiculous today. This is about the 4th heavy rainstorm we've had in the last sort of hour. I better put my mask on, I'll see you inside. This is a lovely classic pub. Pint of Camden for just over £6, so not too bad.